The Circuit de Barcelona is the venue for the season final of the Seat Leon Eurocup. The one-make touring car series began in 2008. Competitors drive Seat Leons with 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engines. The season comprises 7 race meetings, with 2 races at each meeting. Each race is 50 to 60 kilometers. Last year's winner, Rosell, is expecting the final to be tough.
I think this championship is a great championship. There are a lot of drivers. The main drivers are very competitive, aggressive. All of them want to win. So it's very difficult to arrive in the podium. If you want to stay in the podium, you have to fight.
Rosell of Spain and Norway's Stian Paulsen were running neck and neck with 72 points each as they started the final race for the title. 3 men from Germany have come to watch the final. They're actually professional actors, but their dream is to have a career in racing. Professional race car driver Sebastian Stahl says he knows they've all earned their basic racing license, but that's just the start. He suggests they all go watch the race on this great track. Beck has already had some experience with a real racing car. He trained under Sebastian Stahl to get his initial license. Tom says one of his first training sessions was driving a Cup racer. Finding himself alone on the track with a Cup racer was probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience and pretty cool. And then he did his license in Mendig, Germany.
Das war ziemlich cool und dann in Mendig die Lizenz gemacht.
Simon Bura has also done a few rounds on the racetrack with Sebastian, on the legendary Nürburgring North Loop, no less. So they have their first basic license. They know what the different flags mean and a few other things. Now they need to start qualifying for small races. So they need to compete and be among the first 5 to finish the race. Then they get their extended license. And so they work from race to race and series to series, which of course become increasingly international and get various licenses. Until at some stage they hopefully get a top license, and then they can take part in the really big races.
Die natürlich dann immer internationaler werden zu den verschiedenen Lizenzen, bis dass du dann irgendwann mal eventuell ganz oben eine Lizenz bekommst und da ja ganz große Rennen mitfahren kannst.
Gerrit Klein has also received training from Sebastian Stahl. He says acting and racing have more in common than you'd think. They both involve concentration, so Gerrit feels well prepared. He says he's learned how to study the racetrack. Sebastian looks at everything closely. He studies each bend in the track and asks what speed does he need going into which bend. Gerrit says acting is no different. He prepares his roles, thinks his way into his character. Time will tell whether Tom, Simon, and Gerrit have a future in professional motorsport. In the meantime, they can learn plenty at events like this. They watch Rosell successfully defend his title in Barcelona and hope that one day they could be in his place.